Carla Connor, Allison King, delivers heartbreaking news to Jenny Connor, Sally Ann Matthews, in Coronation Street next week, leaving the landlady reeling as her financial woes come to a head. For months, Jenny has been drowning in debt, desperately trying to keep the Rovers' return afloat. But despite her best efforts, it seems she will finally be forced to let go of her beloved pub, just as an unsuspecting twist threatens to shake her world even further. The trouble started after the death of Coronation Street's most recent villain, serial killer Stephen Reed, Todd Boyce, when Jenny and her stepdaughter Daisy Midgley, Charlotte Jordan, discovered that Stephen had stolen £250,000 from Underworld. They saw an opportunity. Instead of returning the cash to its rightful owner, Carla, they secretly used it to buy back the Rovers from the chain company LS Waterford. However, as is always the case in Weatherfield, secrets have a way of coming out. When Carla discovered the truth, tensions flared between the two women. As if Jenny's financial burdens weren't already overwhelming, her health crisis pushed things even further. She was recently forced to pay for private health care to undergo a second kidney transplant, an expense she covered by borrowing money from Betsy Swain, Sidney Martin, the daughter of her girlfriend Lisa Swain, Vicky Myers. In upcoming scenes, Carla arrives at the Rovers and tells Jenny that she must pay Lisa back immediately. After everything that's happened with her brother Rob Donovan, Mark Bayless, Carla feels the weight of her own guilt and responsibilities. Fans will remember that Rob, a convicted murderer, recently escaped from prison and returned to Weatherfield for a final deadly confrontation, holding both Carla and Tracy MacDonald, Kate Ford, hostage at the Barlow home. Rob had planned to torment his sister before ending his own life. However, a struggle for his weapon ensued, and in the chaos, Betsy was accidentally shot. The tragedy has left Carla desperate to make things right, and she believes selling the Rovers is the only solution. Jenny is left gobsmacked by Carla's demands, fully aware that she has no other way of repaying the debt. It appears the day she's been dreading has finally arrived. The Rovers' return will have to be sold. Just as Jenny is processing Carla's devastating ultimatum, she receives a surprise package at the pub. Inside is a bottle of champagne from her supposed new love interest, Dom. Unbeknownst to her, however, Dom isn't real. In a cruel twist, Jenny has been catfished by none other than her own stepdaughter, Daisy, and Daisy's mother, Christina Boyd, Amy Robbins. The duo created Dom's dating profile in an attempt to boost Jenny's spirits, but the deception has now spiraled further than they intended. As Jenny beams at the unexpected gift, Christina watches from a distance, grinning at the success of her scheme. With the sale of the Rovers looming and the shocking truth about Dom's identity yet to be exposed, Jenny's world is about to be turned upside down. How will she cope when she realizes she's been duped by those closest to her? And can she find a way to hold on to the Rovers, or is she about to lose the place she calls home for good? One thing is certain, there's no shortage of drama ahead for Jenny Connor. As Jenny struggles to come to terms with the reality of selling the Rovers' return, she's left feeling lost. The pub isn't just a business to her. It's her home, her identity, and a place filled with cherished memories. Handing over the keys will feel like losing a piece of herself. Despite Daisy and Christina's best intentions, their catfishing scheme threatens to shatter Jenny's already fragile emotional state. With everything falling apart, will she lean on them for support, or will the betrayal be too much to bear? Meanwhile, Carla remains firm in her stance. She has her own burdens to carry, and she refuses to let Lisa's family suffer because of Jenny's financial troubles. But as the weight of her decision sinks in, will she feel remorse for forcing Jenny's hand elsewhere? Lisa is still reeling from the aftermath of Rob's attack. With Betsy facing an uncertain future due to her injury, Lisa's focus remains on her daughter. However, her relationship with Carla may also be tested. Will this latest drama push them closer together or drive them apart? With heartbreak, betrayal, and uncertainty looming, Jenny's future hangs in the balance. Will she find a way to save the Rovers, or is she about to lose everything?